What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play 999 Blind. In the last episode, we made our way through another numbered door and made our way to this operating room that, there's quite a bit going on here. We gotta explore and all, so I'm pretty excited, pretty eager to get into it, and I hope you guys are as well. I want to apologize because upload times and consistency has gotten a little bit awkward lately, and that's probably not going to fix anytime soon. Hopefully it does, but I can't say with any certainty because I've been more pressed for time than I have been in a long time as of late. So yeah, don't be surprised if episodes are just 30 minutes and I get them up when I can. And I know for the most part you guys are understanding. I just wanted to be 100% real with you guys about that. So anyways, let's get into this operating room, right? So what can we do first? These dolls are really kind of creepy, you know? Hey, it says something here. John. You think that's this doll's name? Maybe. This thing is creepy. I wonder why it's on the bed. I mean, yeah, that's a good question. Can we go over there? Hey, I wonder what this thing is. It says kilograms, kg on the display. You think maybe it's a scale? Very possible. An operating table. Do you think old operating tables looked like this? I have no idea. It's a good question. It's an old operating table. The medical mannequin is lying on it. Can we get closer to it? Or I can take a look at the map, right? I wonder if it's possible, or if we just gotta kind of click around, I guess. A white cloth. Can we see what's underneath it? Or are we just gonna have to... Alright then. Anything else worth noting in this vicinity? Can we click on the specifics there? Huh? There's some sort of lid on this thing. Why don't you try opening it? Can't. There's no handle. I can't get under it with my nails either. Okay then. So it looks like we're going to want to look for a lid at some point. Is there any... What's this on the front? There's something that looks like it could be a scale next to the operating table. It has something like a lid on the front of it. Okay. There's just like a... kind of like a box within that box there that, piqued my interest. So what do we have going on back here? It looks like we've got some essentially fake surgical instruments too. They use these for surgery, right? Let's see, syringes, cups, a plate. There's a sort of scissor-ish thing. Are we able to look at individual ones? So we got the kosher scissors. Is there anything of note on them? Doesn't look like there's anything beyond the obvious. I think, if I recall correctly, these are locking scissors, so if you press them really tightly, they won't naturally just repel away and come undone. You have to push them in a sort of clasp-like manner away from each other in order to unlock them. So that could be something worth noting. Is there anything else we want to potentially take? No? I'm gonna try clicking on a bunch of them. I'm not gonna leave any stone, or rather in this case, syringe, unturned. So I think we're good though. And the game is probably like, why are they making us do that so much? Yikes. So this mannequin didn't seem to make it through this operation too well. Another medical mannequin. From the looks of it, this one's a chick. She has a name too. Lucy. So we got John and Lucy. Poor thing. Looks like Miss Lucy only has a head and a left arm. Maybe we're supposed to gather all her parts? It's very possible. I don't know though. Maybe something will happen if we gather all the parts. I wonder, game. Thanks for the hint. So there's some kind of device attached to the bed. It says kg on the panel. Okay, is this a scale? Yeah, probably similar in that regard. Is there anything about the bed itself? This bed doesn't look very comfortable. No, it does not. Good thing real people aren't on it. What's this thing? It's got these short iron legs, the furnace of some sort? Maybe it's a heater? There's nothing inside it. It could be a heater, I guess, but my first thought was maybe that it's a furnace. Maybe I played too many horror games where people get stuck or shoved in furnaces or something like that, or trapped in furnaces, but who knows? There's a pipe going outside. Hey, I know. Let's go through that pipe and escape. Are you nuts? What the heck is wrong with you? Maybe if you were a nice plumber from the Mushroom Kingdom, but Junpei, are you flexible like an octopus or something? What's this over here? Can we see what's in these drawers, maybe? Maybe you're supposed to heat something like that gauze to kill the bacteria? There's a boiling thing over there. Okay, that's worth noting, especially back in the day. Yeah, that might be one of the best sanitary means they had. There's nothing on the lid or in the drawers. Okay, what's this? Fake chest. And it looks like it's missing a heart as well. It also appears to be that of a woman. So that's probably one of our missing mannequin parts. Thing for boiling tools to sterilize them. There's nothing in the drawer. I wonder if it's worthwhile to boil these while we're here. Okay, no. That's okay. What about these drawers over here? The drawer is empty. Yeah, nothing here. Alright, what about up here then? Any medicine cabinet? Any poison we can mess around with? Doesn't seem so, at least. Then I guess we'll head around the corner here. We've got, what, a couple different rooms we can enter? So we're looking at these two doors here. I'm actually tempted to work more clockwise, so let's go back and see if we can visit that other room on the left side. Over there. Yeah. This is the preparation room. It's locked. Although, if I'm seeing this correctly, it has an L instead of an R. That's probably just the Japanese English translation error with katakana, if I had to imagine. It's kind of funny that it got overlooked, but it's not. It's obviously not a big deal. We can probably find the key if we just look some more. Let's look somewhere else. Sounds good to me. No, I didn't want to do that. There we go. So let's head into the chemical room. Looks like it's locked. Guess we're having a little bit of difficult time getting into these rooms. Guess we're gonna need a key for this one. So where can we go? Junpei, where are you going? That's the door we came through. The only thing out there is the numbered door. I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you that the numbered door is a one-way deal. Okay, well, that's good to know. So you're saying there's no point to going back there, huh? And they're nodding. Awesome. Alright then. Is there anything I'm missing else on the screen, potentially? What about like this on the side? Is that of relevance? Doesn't seem so. Okay, cool. So that got shut down pretty quickly. And there's got to be something else I'm missing then, right? I don't see any other doors. We'll turn around, we'll head back to this other... Maybe there's a second table. So maybe we can do something with that. Yeah, let's check out over here. So there's a lot going on here. This scalpel seems of interest. We've got a scalpel. Is there anything worth noting on it? It looks bloody, which would be odd for a medical mannequin, but it's worth noting. So that's good to have. What about the rest of the stuff? None of this other stuff looks useful. Yeah, it's all pretty rusty. Oh, it's rusty? I thought it was like wooden, like props. It just, oh, I guess it's real stuff that's just rusty from being that old. Alright, well, I won't bore you guys with going through all that. Let's take a look at our anatomic model here. A medical mannequin with its guts showing. Ew. Gross. Hey, Junpei. There's a slit in this thing's chest. Yeah, sure is. There's something in there. Maybe we can get it out. Darn it. This thing won't budge. It's stuck. Well, I guess you can't use force on this one then. We need something small that can fit in that little hole. I think the scalpel will work. Where is the slit they're referring to? Is it this like left lobe here? An internal organ, specifically a lung. Where are they referring to a slit? I don't know. You can see this thing's internal organs. If we had something that could fit into those cracks, maybe we could take out some of the internal organs. I was under the impression the scalpel would work, but I guess not. Maybe the forceps? Okay. So there's a fake organ. Alright. Got ourselves a nice lung. I don't know if there's much more to do with it, but the chest of the medical mannequin where the organs is missing. The organ is... Orgone. Yo, Clover! Clover, I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the excellent pun. Really, Clover? I expected more from you. Don't worry, you definitely met my expectations there, Clover. Actually, rather exceeded them. Well done, well done. Oh, like, you could do better. Is there anything else we're supposed to get from it? If you pull out the lung on the right, there's still more stuff in there. Oh, I get it. I have the lung equipped rather than the Oh, can I not use the forceps anymore? What? How did that mess up the... Huh? Alright, well... So I guess I can't use the scalpel either. We'll probably need to go get another pair of forceps. A table with a scalpel and forceps. They're all rusty though, don't think they'll be really useful. Alright, well then maybe... When we go back and see if there's any more there. There's a lot of tools, a bunch of surgical tools, none of them look very useful. Alright, well then, for the time being... Can I not put these back? No, I guess not. I guess we'll hunt around for another set of forceps or something? What else am I supposed to do with this lung? We can go over here, but... Can I get closer to this mannequin and like get a bird's eye view or something? I'd really like to. What about the fake chest? No? Okay. Okay, John, I see how it is. I really think we should be able to use the scalpel for something. Maybe we can use it to pick a door or something. It says preparation room. Door's locked tight. We aren't getting in without a key. Yeah, I mean, I figured, but what about the chemical room? There's got to be a key around here somewhere. Yeah, I agree. However, it's certainly not easy to find these things. There's nothing in the drawer. Is there anything in here? No, right? Are we supposed to just, since we're not octopi, we can't go through that. We've undone this. I can use the scalpel on the mannequin, maybe? I don't think I'm supposed to, like, carve out part of her, you know, body or something like that, but... Do we have to gather all of the parts first? Oh, I have an idea. Let's use our handy-dandy scalpel on this lung. Let's try cutting this organ with a scalpel. There we go. So we got the organ key. So the organ key is going to take us to which room in particular is the real question. Is it going to take us take it to us a room? Wow. Did I really just say that? Is it really going to take us to a room? There's nothing in there. I guess we'll try one of the rooms. I don't think it'll be the preparation room, but we can try. Well, there's another mishap for me. Cool, it's unlocked. Let's head on in then. We'll head around here. What's in this? Let's see if, a piece of paper. What's this? Is this some kind of medical record? Let's take a look. New material has been added to the file screen. Can I take a look? Gotcha. I'm gonna need to use something else. Let's do that. Oh my. Where is the medical record? Here we go. A medical record found in the preparation room. It has records for the two mannequins. There is a male mannequin named John and a female named Lucy. The records show each mannequin's total weight and the weight of their individual parts. Ah, I see. So we're gonna have to... We're probably gonna need to make the weights of the two mannequins equal, and they're not going to have the entirety of their body there, right? So in total, John is 51.3 kilograms and Lucy is 53.2 kilograms. And it looks like... What's interesting though is... Oh, it just indicates certain organs. These are probably only the organs we're gonna have to work with. And you'll notice there's some... Although, I was gonna say there might be some parts that are in common we could use for either one. But it looks like the one with John has, has like different weights for example, the different anatomic locations. Like the abdomen is 5.6 in John, but 5 in Lucy. I'm trying to figure out, you know, we'll probably have to find the other like base organs for Lucy so that we can have like Lucy as like just a mannequin skeleton without the accessory parts added on. Either way, we're gonna have to do some math with that. That's for sure. But that's fine. I don't think it'll be too obtuse. So we can back up and what do we got here? What the heck are you doing? Don't you want to get out of here? But I'm tired. It's me every morning. Okay, so here it looks like... Oh, what is this, what's this type of experiment called? Is it an absorption test or something? I found a beaker. Congrats. Yeah, we can look at, you know, light through it, and then we can change the color of it, but the white light on top is glowing. Yeah, but the red, blue, and purple ones still aren't lit. So we'll probably have to put different things in here to light up certain ones. Huh, pretty neat. So that exists. Let's take a look at our map real quick. So what else is going on here? There's a door over there, and it looks like there isn't one to our right. So I want to explore that first. What's over here? A sink. The doctors and nurses probably washed their hands here before an operation. Nothing suspicious here. I think that was only started in like the early 1900s too. There was a particular OB-GYN clinic that had a lot of spread of infections going back and forth because they would deliver a baby from one person and then go to deliver another baby without washing their hands. And so whatever was going on down there, and one patient would get transferred over to the next and their babies. And it was a pretty bad mess. And kind of on a whim, one person decided to have all of their hospital staff wash their hands in between patients and saw a drastic increase in sanitary rates or reductions in infection and such. And that's the basis by which somebody or a bunch of practices started adopting hand washing. It won't open. Looks like it's locked, and it looks like it's got a color that correlates with one of the lights by the beaker. There's a red plate on it. Do you think that means something? Nah, not at all. It's not opening. Locked, of course. The blue plate on here seems a little suspicious, though, and just to be sure, darn, it's not opening. It won't even budge. It's got this purple plate on it, too. Alright, seems fair enough. And if you don't wash your hands, guys, that's something you should absolutely do. Studies show only 60% of men, and I think it's like only 75% of women wash their hands, which is absolutely not acceptable. It's one of the easiest ways to prevent transmission of certain diseases. What's this? A light switch? Doesn't seem to be working. And it only takes like 10 seconds. Realistically, ideally, should be doing like 20 seconds. Warm soap and water. But, man, bugs me so much. It's locked. It won't even budge. Do you think this is the exit? Maybe. Couldn't tell you. But regardless, I feel like I didn't really gain a lot from this room. Is there a lower drawer I can open? No? Okay. Because I gained that information from like the medical records and all, but aside from that, doesn't look suspicious. Okay, thanks Junpei. I appreciate your knowledge. Then it looks like we're just gonna head back out and not have really gained a lot in that regard. Right? Because like we still don't have enough parts to make this effective. Can we read the number? Or do we have to make it work or something? Does it look like it's giving a reading yet? No. Like how would we even make the scale functional, right? We do need a handle, don't we? And those are the only items we have currently. We could try the organ key on this door as well. Cool. So I didn't want to assume that, you know, keys are one-to-one for those math nerds out there. Awesome, it's unlocked. Wow, there's a lot going on in this room. Where do we start? What is this? Red liquid. Alrighty. Anything of interest? It looks like there's something inside that bottle. Why don't you try pouring some out into the cap? Can't see any reason why not. What's that? It's bright red. Do you think it's blood? No, if it's been around for as long as everything else around here, it should not be bright red. No, blood's thicker than that. Then what is it? Beats me. Okay, but it's basically red dye that we can use to get into that locker. Is basically what it comes down to. And then there's the blue liquid. Just for the sake of being thorough, we'll do this. And, yep, it's bright blue. Do you think it's alien blood? Love it. Some sort of special bath soap? Ah, what a boring guess. I mean, aliens definitely do beat that. There's a note on top of the table. iron equals 1, salt equals 2, water equals 3, carbon dioxide equals blank, ammonia equals blank, and ethanol equals blank. Okay, so good question. What do you think this is a hint for? Maybe it's got something to do with this box? I wonder. We'll probably need to look at a little bit more to figure out what's going on there. Junpei, there's a bottle of iron powder on the shelf. How do you know it's iron? The label says Fe. Fe stands for iron, right? This is very true. Glad you have been attending your chemistry class, Clover. Hey, Junpei, you think there are any slugs on this ship? Huh? Well, if there are, I was thinking we could put salt on them. Who's so sinister of you? What's she pointing at? Ah, sodium. Label states sodium chloride. Salt, huh? Do you think 7 will shrivel up if we put it on? Shade! Hey, you say something? That's pretty funny. Okay, and then there's a bottle of salt. Huh? Something stinks. It's probably ammonia. Is it coming from this bottle? Yeah, it says NH3. Well, that of course stinks. It's ammonia. Alright, what do we got down here? Oh, good stuff. Let's go for a drink. What are you talking about? I'm talking about that bottle. It says C2H5OH. Is that ethanol? Yeah, it's ethanol. That's right. It's also known as ethyl alcohol. It's pretty much what booze is made of. So, you're gonna drink it? Nah, I won't. Good. You really should have that self-control. Might say that's what is on the label, but there could be anything in there. Ah, so that's why you're not going to. Your distrust of the bottle. Oh, man. Okay. So, then what do we got down here? What's this? Looks like a can with a spray nozzle. It says CO2. Gotcha. It's a can filled with carbon dioxide. Is there something up here? Hey, Junpei! There's dihydrogen monoxide on the shelf. Oh man, get down! That's some dangerous stuff! Why don't you just say water? So we've got all of these different things in here, right? Huh. So we've definitely got to mix some medicine on here. The question is, how? Right? So I'm trying to think. There's got to be some other code we're going to be getting access to, I'd imagine. Because I don't think given iron equals 1, salt equals 2, and water equals 3, we can infer what carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol are. So I'm probably... What was that? I wonder what numbers go after carbon dioxide, ammonia. Now I'm tempted, but... The only thing I can think of is how many atoms are involved in each. So iron on its own would be, 1. Salt would be sodium and chloride, and 2. Water would be dihydrogen monoxide, we're talking 3. Carbon dioxide, however, would also be 3. Ammonia would be 4. And ethanol would be, C2H5O2? Some number bigger than that, right? That would be 9. So, but even if that were the case, I wouldn't know what to do with those numbers, right? So, we'll come back after gathering some more information from those lockers, because we can now open 2 of them. So let's go over to our little chemistry experiment here. Which bottle is this? The red liquid. Let's pour it on in. Gonna set that up. Hey, it turned red. Forget about that. Didn't you hear that just now? I did indeed. Let's go unlock the red door. Hey, we got ourselves a fake right leg. Just what I wanted. Doesn't seem like there's anything out of the ordinary with it. And yeah, it should be good. Alright, let's go back and use the blue liquid. It's blue now. Dabba-dee-dabba. I think I heard another noise. Let's go in here. And we got the fake left leg. Now, we've got a blue liquid and a red liquid. I wonder how we're gonna get through the purple door. Okay, so let's add the blue liquid. Let's add the red liquid. And hey, we got some purple going on. I get it. You combine the red liquid and the blue liquid to make a purple one. Good job, Junpei. I love the animation that they've been giving Clover in these little sprite windows. It's very much appreciated. The purple light came on and I heard it unlock. I'm sure it's unlocked. The locker with the purple plate has got to be unlocked. Alright, let's see what happened. No need to say it any more times. Clover, don't worry. I got the message the first 3 times. Lastly, so we got the torso, it seems. The fake stomach. Kind of, when you put it like this, it kind of looks like a nose, doesn't it? When you put it like this, it kind of looks like an owl's face, right? Alright, well, regardless, it seems we've got quite a bit of this mannequin. I think all we're missing is the right arm at this point. So we can back on out. Let's see if the game will let us, you know, put these back. An old hard bed. Yeah, so we definitely still need to get her right arm. Question is, where do we get it? Because, you know, it's probably in here. That's all I can think of. Is if we do have this, let's see here. What did it say? C2, it was C2H5OH. That would make 9. So basically, ethanol is made of 2 carbon atoms, 6 hydrogen atoms, and 1 X. Okay, yeah, it seems like that's the case here. However, I still don't have like a code to go by, right? The box looks like you have to enter a passcode on the keypad to open it. I can only enter 3 numbers. Huh. Let's give it a shot. You can only enter 3 numbers. Why 3? So the paper hint was to give me so that I could come up with a number associated with any of the 3 chemical compounds I can find in this room. However, I still need to find out which 3 of the 6 available are the ones relevant to this code, and I need to find out the order in which I need to put them. I think that's the puzzle right now, and I don't have enough information to work with there. I'd be surprised if it were 3, because there are 2 different options, you know, both carbon dioxide and dihydrogen monoxide. I don't know why am I saying that? Water and carbon dioxide both have 3. So I don't think 3 would be one of the options, or order wouldn't matter. I guess regardless, we can do something like 339 and enter. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. So ammonia is 4. Ethanol is 9. But yeah, like I said, the question is, you know, what order do we use them in? So salt is made up of 1 sodium. Okay, yeah, so now when you like re-inspect everything, it's telling you exactly what you got to do. Carbon dioxide. I'm wondering if there's like something I'm missing that's supposed to tell me what I'm supposed to, you know, what the water would be in that regard. H must mean hot. Oh, probably stands for orphans. So H2O must be made of 2 hot orphans. What? 7. Is your head okay? Maybe add some of that ethanol already. There's a bottle of iron powder. It says Fe. Okay, so I'm not really seeing too much more. There's like a book on there, but I don't think we're gonna get much more than that. Is there anything else like on here? Yeah, don't worry. I get how the keypad works, Junpei. It's all good. Sorry, we'll just go back and not bother. I wouldn't imagine they would hide all of the clues in the same room. So I'm tempted to try and find these numbers elsewhere, right? The question is, where are we gonna find them, right? In the heater, maybe? Not on the surgical tools. Maybe something to do with the weights is all I can think of. An organ is missing. Just a wooden partition. Nothing special about it. Alright, well, it's good to know, I guess. What we can do is take a look at the file again of the medical record. That said, I don't think this is too particularly relevant to maybe the total weights? 513 or 532? That's all I can really think of relevant to this. We can give it a go, right? But even then, that would completely defeat the purpose, right? Of figuring out what the numbers are for all the different chemicals and everything. There's got to be some way to order 3 of those things, or find some place in here that has an ordering of 3 of those things. Let's see what we could find. Doesn't look like... I can't think of much else to explore, though, really. I think we're done with this, right? There's nothing in here. We can't go through here. Oh, it's got another one of those astrological symbols. Hey, this is a Jupiter symbol. Hey, wasn't this Jupiter symbol engraved by the keyhole on the other door? Other door? The door at the end of the hallway with all those rooms. You think maybe this door and that door use the same key? Maybe? The door at the end of the hallway. So, doesn't look like there's much going on in the preparation room. And like I said, I can't really think of much else to even investigate in this area. Maybe this is one of those times where I take a minute to to think on my own, to explore a bit, and not bore you guys with me doing so. So I'll do that for the next 5 minutes or so, and if I don't find anything, you guys will hear from me very soon saying so. And that'll probably be the end of it. But so let's hope that I'm able to put something together. Turns out I'm not the only one who thought it could actually look like a nose. That's really funny. Seven, please. I guess it's a woman's foot, but darn, doesn't look hot at all. Have you got a thing for feet, Seven? No, that's crazy. You're sure acting kinda shady. Let's see what they have to say about the fake chest. Ew, that's gross. This is the chest? It's a woman's chest? The heart's gone, but it's pretty hot. If that kind of thing turns you on, Seven, you're a real creepo. I just tried combining the various body parts to see if I was supposed to assemble them and then could maybe attach them to the female mannequin, but to no avail. What? Seriously? Seriously, guys? I was literally like, you know what? Maybe they just want a combination that has the digital root of the room we're in. And was like, alright, let's give it a go. 349. And it opened. It was literally my first try, just going for it. What? So reverse engineering that. The idea is they wanted us to use the 3 numbers that we had to figure out. It's not that we had to figure out the 3 numbers and then determine a subset of 3 of the 6 numbers we had at our disposal to use in a particular order. It was, we have to use the 3 numbers we need to figure out. So it's not like this is an incomplete key for this puzzle. It's actually a hint for it. You know, iron, salt, and water were never intended to be part of things or considered as things you would actually input for the keypad, which is my bad on understanding. I also don't think it was made abundantly clear. Either way, it's not the end of the world. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean, when I was thinking about it though, I thought that they might want to do something that has a digital root of 7, and given that ethanol is 9 and carbon dioxide is 3 and ammonia is 4, that would be a digital root of 7, which is the door we decided to enter, and there's no other combination that gives rise to that digital root. So that's why I went with it, and it actually worked. Alright, so we got a fake heart. We'll search it. Heart, this thing is super creepy. This ain't good for the heart. I see what you did there. And we'll grab the fake right arm. Cool. Let's see what you have to say about it. It's the right arm of the body. It's kind of creepy. And with that, I think we're good to take a look back at the mannequin itself. You think we should go back? Yeah, I think that's probably best. Clover nodded and left. Junpei was about to follow her when he realized that 7 wasn't following suit. Hey, 7, what's up? Oh, well... He looked up at Junpei distractedly and then back down at the brown bottle he held, cupped in his large hands. Is that a medicine bottle? I got curious about it. Here. In response, 7 tossed the bottle gently to Junpei. What is it? He caught it and twisted around to read the label. Ethylene diamine tartrate. Can't say I'm familiar.
EDT.
Yeah, that's right. It's EDT. What kind of medicine is that? It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent. Why would they have something like that here? Good question. Maybe to like wash the medical mannequins, but wash them from what, you know? Well, probably to clean stuff up. Yeah, exactly. Clean what up? Heck if I know. Still. It looks like it's cleaned my brain up. Junpei looked up from the bottle. You remember something? Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Are we gonna get some 7 backstory? 7 nodded slowly and spoke. Well, I remember a story about EDT. It happened about 50 years ago. Oh man. There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before. But what happened? A year after the factory started up, something strange started happening with the crystals they were building. Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the crystal turns into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals as a hydrate. They were useless. Uh-oh, pollution. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory. It's gonna be another paranormal story. Another paranormal story that's like, oh, suddenly something in the world was the cryogenic field connecting the crystals. I don't know. They've been making crystals the same way with the same materials and the same equipment and environment. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they form turned into a hydrate.
それからというもの、世界各地のありとあらゆる工場で純粋な EDT の結晶は一切作れなくなってしまったらしい。
In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT
そ
crystal.
れまでは研究機関も含めてそんな現象は一度たりとも発生したことはなかったのに。
Even in EDT research done years before, they never got a hydrate.
最初の工場でそれが生み出された途端、まるで。
But after it happened at the first factory, it just spread.
まるで。なんて言やいいな。
It was like, man, how do you say it?
あたかも物質同士が互いに囁き合っているかのように。
Like the molecules were communicating with one another. I probably don't need to say it. Given my comments on all the other stories, I don't buy it one bit. But if this is the game's way of telling me this is something we need to work with in this universe,
目には見えない何かで情報を伝え合っているかのように。
transmitting information in a way humans couldn't perceive.
その現象は瞬く間に世界各地へと広がっていった。
This phenomenon spread throughout the world, right? Junpei looked up at Seven with half a smirk. Seven stared at him, dumbfounded.
そうだ。要するにそういうことなんだ。
Yeah, that's it
だ
exactly.
が、なんでわかった？
But how did you know?
似たような話を聞いたことがあるからだよ。
I heard another story kind of like that one.
どこで？
When?
冷凍庫で。
In the freezer.
冷凍庫？
What? The freezer?
そこで紫から聞いたんだが。
Yeah, June told me. Junpei told Seven the story he'd heard from June in the freezer in the kitchen, how one day glycerin began to crystallize, and the story of ice that wouldn't melt at room temperature. That's right, there's ice that wouldn't melt at room temperature for like a long time, right? And there was glycerin that began to crystallize suddenly. When Junpei was done, Seven looked thoughtful and absent-mindedly rubbed the scar on his chin.
常温でも溶けない氷か。
Ice that doesn't melt at room temperature, huh?
何か思い当たることでも？
That sounds familiar?
ちょっと待ってくれ。もう少しで思い出しそうなんだ。
Yeah, hold up. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there. Cue Silver Surfer Hinata sequence. Seven squinted. His eyes stared off into space as if he were trying desperately to focus on something far
もし
away.
かして
Do you know something about it? Know about Ice 9?
アイスナインのこと知ってるのか？
Do you know about Ice 9?
アイスナイン。
Ice 9?
アイスナイン。アイスナイン。アイス。アイス。
Suddenly, Seven's eyes shot open.
そうだ！思い出したぜ！この船にはあの少女がいるんだ。
What? That's it. I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
あの少女？
That woman?
アリスのことだよ。
Alice.
アリスって誰だよ？
Who's Alice?
だから常温でも溶けない凍りついたあの少女のことだ。
Come on, the woman who won't melt at room temperature. Huh?
あ？
Is it an ice sculpture of Alice, maybe? It became clear to Seven that Junpei had no idea what he was talking about. He ran his hand across his face and took a deep breath.
1912年4月15日の未明、タイタニック号が沈没したことは知ってるよな。
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
ああ、犠牲者の数は1500名以上。
Yeah.
史上最悪の海難事故だ。
More than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in
それ
history.
がどうかしたのか？
What about
遺
it?
体を回収した船のことは。
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead
確
bodies?
かカルパチア号じゃなかったかな。
I think that was the RMS Carpathia? Carpathia,
タ
right?
イタニック号と同じイギリス船籍の客船だったと思うが。
It was a cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
違う。そいつは生存者を救出した船のことだよ。
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors.
遺体を回収した船はマッケイ・ベネット号という。
The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS Mackay Bennett.
ベネット号は事故発生から2日後の4月17日。
It showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the
カ
accident.
ナダのハリファクスにある港を出港し、現場海域において306人の遺体を収容した。
It set out from Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies.
そこは氷山の漂う極寒の海原。
The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff.
当然のごとく、引き上げられた遺体はガチガチに凍りついていたという。
Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen
あ
solid.
まり気分のいい話じゃないな。
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
ベネット号が引き上げたのは何も遺体だけじゃなかった。
Well, they say the Mackay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies.
洋上に浮かんだ数々の遺品も回収したと言われている。
There were various bits of stuff floating around the water, things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship
その
sank.
中に一機の棺があった。
One of the things they found was a coffin.
次
A coffin?
そう、棺だ。
Yeah,
木製のな。
a wooden one.
おそらく腕の立つ職人が作ったんだろう。
The craftsman who'd made it must have been pretty skilled.
組木細工のような構造をしていたその棺は、
It wasn't just a wooden
一
coffin.
本の釘も使われていなかったにもかかわらず、
It was all
少
wood.
しの隙間もなくびっちりと密閉されていたらしい。
No nails, no reinforcements, and no gaps in the wood anywhere. The thing was airtight.
船員たちは気になってその棺を開けてみることにした。
The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it
く
up.
さびを打ち込んで無理やりこじ開けたんだ。
They had to get a wedge and hammer it open. It was so well made.
すると中に収められていたのは一人の少女の亡骸だった。
They found a woman, or I guess you should say they found the dead body of a woman. And given the apparel, this might be the person June was talking about
艶や
earlier.
かな黒髪、みずみずしく潤いをまとった褐色の肌。
Her hair was thick and black, and her skin rich brown with no blemishes or signs of
気品
decomposition.
漂うその顔立ちはまるで女神のように美しかったという。
They say that she looked gorgeous, like a
彼
goddess.
女は眠るように死んでいた。
She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping.
今にも浮き上がってきそうなほど血色のいい艶やかな肌をしていた。
Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute.
だが彼女が目覚めることはなかった。
She didn't, though.
他の犠牲者たちと同じように彼女の体は冷たく凍りついていたんだ。
Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid.
やがて捜索を終えたベネット号は母港であるハリファクスの港へと戻った。
Eventually, the Mackay Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax.
次々と陸揚げされていく306体の遺体。
The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken
春
ashore.
のうららかな日差しを浴びて、その頃にはもう凍っていた遺体はぐずぐずと溶け出していた。
However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw.
中には腐臭を放ち始めていたものもあった。
I can imagine. They say that the stink was horrible.
ところが一体だけ凍りついたままの綺麗な遺体が存在した。
But there was one body that didn't thaw,
それが
and that
棺の
was
中に収められていた少女だったと。
the girl in the coffin.
そうだ。
That's right.
最初は誰もが思った。ほんの2、3日もすれば彼女の体も腐り始めるだろうと。
Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually.
1週間経っても2週間経っても状態はまるで変わらなかった。
But weeks passed and nothing
一
happened.
月が経ち、二月が経ち、
Then a month and another, and it
季
was
節は
summer,
すでに夏。
and she was still frozen solid.
それでもなお凍ったままの彼女の姿はやがて人々から奇跡と呼ばれるようになった。
After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle.
噂は噂を呼んで瞬く間に広がり、
Rumors about her started to spread.
奇跡の少女を一目見ようと大勢の人々がハリファクスの港へと押し寄せることになった。
People came to visit Halifax from all
そんな
over.
中、 誰からともなく彼女のことをこんな風に呼び始めた。
After a while, people started to call her Alice.
All
Or All Ice. That's funny. All Ice. Alice. Okay, I see it.
だがその噂も
Maybe
長く
like
は続かなかった。
they're trying to bring up this idea of things like or spontaneously crystallizing, and maybe this is like a human crystallizing or something like that. Of course, those rumors didn't last long. Why?
消えちまったんだよ。
Well,
アリ
she
ス
up
の
and
姿
disappeared.
が忽然と
Alice was there. The next day, she wasn't.
何者かが倉庫に忍び込んでアリスの遺体を持ち去ったらしい。
They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body.
姿が消えれば噂も消える。
With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty
次
quickly.
第に彼女のことは忘れ去られていき、
And after a while, no one remembered
今
her.
では当時の新聞にその名残をわずかに留めるばかりだ。
You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about
待っ
it.
てくれ。お前はさっきこの船にはあの少女がいるって。
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat.
ああ、言ったな。
Yeah,
ア
I
リ
did.
スは間違いなくこの船のどこかにいるはずだ。
Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
なぜ？
Now, why the heck would you say something like
俺は
that?
知ってるからだ。
Cause I know.
何を？
And just what is it you know?
その後アリスがどうなったのかを。
What happened to Atlas after she was stolen? Junpei gulped.
聞かせてくれ。
Alright,
どうなったんだ？
tell me, what happened to Alice? I'm really curious to know too, actually. I don't know what could have happened. Was he maybe involved in part of the robbery? Either way, we're gonna have to find out in the next episode. I actually really want to find out myself. I really don't want to have to cut this, but it's already 20 minutes past when I was planning on ending this recording and going to sleep, and I'm already pressed for time, so I really can't afford to continue things anymore, despite wanting to desperately, so please be patient with me, and I hope you guys are just as intrigued as I am to find out what's going on with all of Alice and everything associated with her story, and of course what's gonna happen when we finish up the mannequin and get going with the weight shenanigans. But until that next episode, this has been Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.